Excuse me. This is your boy, KQKC Boxing Network. And I be working. First of all, I will be doing a special edition of KQKC Boxing Network live stream. And that's right, today at 7 p.m. Now, this fight against Terrence Crawford and Shawn Porter most likely will be heading to a purse bid. Now, of course, Shawn Porter and, of course, Terrence Crawford / Top Rank, they have basically to the end of the week to iron out a deal. Now, or the match will be heading to a purse bid for the World Boxing Organization or the fight, the WBO. Now, of course, the bad news on the Crawford / Porter negotiations, and it's not looking good for this bout to get put together speedily. And I'm talking about expeditiously. See, Crawford versus Porter is risky, as it would have to be on pay-per-view to balance out the huge purses. These two fighters will be asking for, and putting it on pay-per-view is a risk, because neither of these guys is a huge draw. Wow. Now, let me say that again. Putting it on pay-per-view is a risk, because neither of the guys, that means Porter and Crawford, is a huge draw. Well, I knew you knew that, Crawford fans. I know you knew that. Like I told you, boxing is up and down. Yeah, you can unify the titles all you want to at 140. But when you're talking about people to pay to see Terrence Crawford versus Errol Spence, now who would you rather see? Who you would rather pay? Well, not the proof, it's not in me. It's in the numbers. It's in the receipts. Terrence Crawford do not do good on pay-per-view. I'm sorry. You can love them or you can loathe them. But right now, they loathe Terrence Crawford ass. So, therefore, to match his huge purse, who would be the highest bidder? Now, with Porter being signed with PBC and Crawford with Top Rank, the problems those two companies have to reach a deal is not expected. But see, Crawford and Power want top dollars, obviously. And it's got to be tempting to let it go to a purse bid after seeing big money undisputed lightweight champion Teofimo Lopez is making for his non-marquee fight against IBF mandatory challenger George Kambosos Jr. Now, if Teofimo can get $4 million plus for a low-level fight like that by going through the purse bid process, now just imagine what Crawford, 37-0, and Porter, 31-3, can make for their much bigger fight. Wow. Now, given basically what a nightmare it's been for Trillin in trying to get the Teofimo versus Kambosos Jr. fight staged, this writer wouldn't be surprised if they never bid on another fight involving a popular boxer, because they are amateur. All right, they are amateur compared to Eddie Hearn, Top Rank, PBC. They don't know the ins and outs of boxing. They are entertainers. They put on a concert where you shake your ass, then you get in the ring and you fight your ass. You see? It's a difference. And you can't mix both. You can't mix the two. They don't go together. I don't care how much you cheer it on. I don't care how much you love the price. Boxing is a combat sport. It means to hit and don't get fucking hit. This is the only way you can hit a motherfucker and don't get in trouble. You can knock a motherfucker out and don't get in trouble. But see, I got a problem. In Triller, they have a problem. They don't get it. My problem is, I can't make them get it. They don't understand. Like Rock Nation. They understood, so they got the fuck on. You feel me? Do you feel me? So, now, Dan Raphael, we all know, the fired, allegedly fat ass with the glasses, was told today that he fight is likely heading to a purse bid. They have until end of the week to make a deal, or the bid would be scheduled by the WBO. Okay, good. Now, good. Okay, I'm glad you reported that, Dan. All right, you doing something besides eating your ass off. Now, it'd be great for the boxing public if the Zone were to win the purse bid to put on Crawford defense against Porter rather than Triller, as fans will be able to see it without having to pay a bunch of dough on pay-per-view. Remember, we have a pay-per-view this weekend. Remember, Deontay Wilder and of course, Tyson Fury. That's a pay-per-view. We've been having pay-per-view all week. All year. So, it would be nice to see Showtime, to see regular Fox, to see even the Zone. So, it is what it is, people. All right? Now, in this third, let's say this. However, it's unclear whether the Zone will be willing to put down a huge amount of money to win the purse bid for the Crawford fight. Now, as seen in the past, Crawford isn't, now, come on now, y'all got to be listening to me. Crawford isn't a real huge draw. We have seen that in the past. They don't like his style of boxing. Well, they don't like it enough to pay for it. Let me put it that way. Now, he do have fans, all right? I'm not going to put him down like that. He do have fans. He is a great fighter, but he just don't have that appeal like a Earl Spence. I'm sorry, he doesn't. And let me tell you the reason why. Because Earl Spence is a likable guy. Earl Spence is a quiet, laid-back dude. Earl Spence is old-fashioned country type young man. He'd rather buy a cow or a horse than a goddamn Bentley. He'd rather buy land than cars and jewelry and stuff like that. You see, he's a simple guy. He's a simple father. He's a great person to be around. He gets along with everybody versus TERRE Crawford with that bitchy attitude. Always got something smart to say. Always got an argument with somebody. Always got to say something smart. So sometimes people like that is not likable. Matter of fact, people like that ain't likable, right? Now, I think it's from his childhood. Because anytime your mama come on TV and say, I can't even tell my son I love him, then you got a problem. You got a problem. All right? I'm sorry. I just got to keep it plain as I can. You got a problem. And he has a problem too. All right? He has a problem that he can't sell pay-per-view. All right? So, I'm sorry. You can't compare yourself to Earl Spence. Earl Spence has sold out. And, well, let me put it this way. He has did very well at the gates. He had done very well in the homes. Pay-per-view has been very kind to Earl the True Spence Jr. I'm sorry. But as I get ready to close, if this was Earl Spence Jr. or Manny Pacquiao fighting Crawford, it would be a no-brainer for the Zone to pay a boatload of green to win the purse bid. But that's not happening at the moment, people. All right? Crawford has got to get his title defense against Porter out of the way before he can look to fight Pacquiao or Earl Spence. Well, I'm sorry, young man, all right? Crawford, you're not getting Manny Pacquiao. That ship has sailed, all right? And we all know that blame Bob. I am KQKC Boxing Network. If you like the content of this video, feel free right now to subscribe to KQ. Hit the icon bell. That way you get notified each and every time I come on, Monday through Friday, 12:30 p.m. Central Time. But tonight, we're having a special edition of KQKC. That's coming on at 7 o'clock p.m. and that's Central Time. Be there or goddamn it hell. Fuck it. Be square. Wow. All right. Now, of course, Saturday mornings, I come on at 10:30 a.m. Central Time. I talk all week long at 12:30 p.m. Central Time. So on Saturday mornings at 10:30 a.m. Central Time, it's your turn to talk. And yes, if it's a fight, I'm calling it a hoe. So we got a fight Saturday night, Manny Pacquiao versus Yordenis Ugas. I will be calling that fight, and that's a paid per-view. Hell, I'll be calling all the fights. Wow. All right. So with that, I'm out of here, and I greet you with the ancient word of peace. Assalamu alaikum. Salaikum salam. Peace be with you. And with that, I'm out of here and I'm on. I am on to the next one. I'm out.